Right. Today I am going to start the 3D. Everyone see the 3D, three dimension. Next I will start the integrations. So next one more point, we are going to conduct the objective type examinations online only. So already today they are going to post the syllabus also. Today they are going to post the syllabus. Two topics every 4 days, after again two topics, so 4 days gap they will give. Fifth day again we put the examination objective. So everyone, second PUC better to write first PUC object. Already second PUC you are reading, no problem. So first PUC means we forget in a lockdown any time, so whatever it may be. So first you have to be read first PEC, two topics we are going to put. So PCMB examination, that need separate, JE separate, JE the 30 marks in each topic, each subject. So like that one, we put the online examination. Everyone be ready. Internet connection is okay. Right. Everyone see my voice is clear, Nama. Right. Right. See. So better to write, and immediately we send the key and also solution. We check at least two topics. Our first PEC topics is we are going to given mathematics is the complex numbers and the binomial theorem. So these two topics today they will put all topic subjects. So you have to prepare for mathematics. Objective examination is the complex numbers and binomial theorem. Okay, na first PUC binomial theorem. You should be prepared. Everyone, you should be right. Okay, na? Don't forget. So don't neglect preparation. At least daily 1 hour. You should be concentration on all subject concepts. So you should be prepared short notes. Basing the short notes, you should be prepared, and everyone write down perfectly. So next one, 30 bits. 30 bits we can be solved means, if you are not solved, you can see the solution one time and we can solve all the question. At least we should be perfect by the 30 question. The 30 questions will be cover the total complex numbers. Okay, na? So it should be everyone try to write examination. Okay, na? Right. 3D, three dimension, everyone see the three dimension. Three dimension, we are going to draw the figure is, so three dimension, I am going to draw the figure. So next, so this is the, we say that this is the x-axis, say because of we rotate in anti-clockwise direction. So we take it as a x-axis. This is the origin. We take it as a y-axis and we take it as a z-axis. Okay, na? We take it as a z-axis. Next one. So this OX is called, OX is called, what is the name of OX? X-axis. OX is called X-axis and OY is called Y-axis. OY is called Y-axis and OZ is called Z-axis. Z. What about the Z dash R? What is the, what about the X dash R? What about the Y? So 3D dimension figure is not visible to eyes. So actually the figure should be like this one. So it is a one of the Nudo we are going to play, that die type only we should be see. This is the figure. So this is the figure. We have the x-axis, y-axis, z-axis, x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. Their image is also there. Y-axis image, downside is the y-axis, and x-axis image is there, and the z-axis image is also there. Okay, na? So, but it is not possible to represent on single figure. Therefore, we are going to take everyone like this one only. So next, this is the x-axis, y-axis. This is the x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. We are rotating in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, na? We are rotating in anti-clockwise direction. Next one. So some books is tell that we are rotating in right-handed system also. But anti-clockwise is easy to remember. Okay, na? Next. What about the next one, CMA? I'm going to OX is the x-axis, OX is the x-axis, OY is the y-axis, OY is the y-axis, and OZ is the z-axis. OZ is the z-axis. So OX is the x-axis, OY is the y-axis, OZ is the z-axis. Next, what about the next point, sir? So now we can see everyone. Next point is, so here OXY is called OXY. This is the OXY. This is called OXY. This is called XY plane. Okay, na? So XOY is called XY plane. XY plane. So XY, this is the XY plane. This is the XY plane. So in this XY plane, we have only X and Y only. Okay, na? So now extend this one. This is called, this is called YZ plane. This is called ZX plane. Okay, na? So now next YOZ is equal to YZ plane, and the next one is, so y xoj xoj is called y xz plane, xz plane. Okay, na? This part is also clear, everyone. So next I go through the right, everyone see. This is the y, this is the z. Everyone see. This is the x. Okay. Next, what is the next point is, so these are called coordinates planes. These are called coordinate planes. Coordinate planes. Coordinate planes. So these are called coordinate planes. So what about the above, sir? So what about the coordinate plane? What about these are coordinate axes. These are called coordinate axes. Coordinate axes. Coordinate axes. Okay, na? These are called coordinate axes. These are called coordinate plane. Okay, na? Planes. Right. Next one. Next, what is the point is, these planes dividing the space into 8 octants. 8 how it is, sir? How it is possible to 8 octants we can write, sir? Already I will tell. So this is the figure we can draw. 8 faces we have. 8 faces we have. See one time. 8 faces I will draw. 8 faces we have. Next, 1, 2, 3. Next, we can join. 8 faces we have. So this is the 1, this is the 2, and this is the 3, and this is the 4, this is the 5. Next, one more. This is the 4, and this is the next 5 this side. And these two crosses there, 6, 7, 8 faces is there. So 8 faces are there. So these are, therefore, in 2D, 4 quadrants is there. In 3D, 8 octants is there. In 3D, 8 octants is there. Okay, now point is clear. How can you write 8 octants, sir? First 2D we can take. 2D is the, already we know that 2D. So this is the X, this is the X dash, this is the Y, and this is the Y dash. Now this is the both are positives. Okay, na? Here is the x negative, y positive. Here both are negatives. Okay, na? Here x positive, y negative. Okay, na? Just 8 octans here. So here is 1 plus write down, downside 2 plus again 1 minus is write down. Okay, na? Here is 1 time plus write down is a minus plus again minus is write down. Here one more write down. So here one time here plus, one time here minus. Same write down downside. Here one time plus, one time minus. These are the 8 octans. Easy to remember the 8 octans. Okay, na? 8 octans name easy to remember. Once again, I will tell 8 octans names is once again. So 8 octans symbols is once again I will tell. So it should be everyone try to draw figure in our book and it should be represent. This is the x, this is the x dash, this is the y and this is the y dash. First quadrant, both are positives. Again, write down positive, positive. Second quadrant, x negative, y positive, negative, positive, write down. Both x negative, y negative. Downside also write down once again. Here is the x positive, y negative. Downside also same, write down. Just here is the plus, here is the minus. Here is the plus, here is the minus. Here is the plus, downside is the minus. Here is the plus, downside is the minus. That's enough. 8 octants we can get count 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, na? So now 8 octant. So three axes will be divided 8 octants. So 3 axes will be divided as a 8 octants. Next one. Next, I go through the planes, coordinate planes. I will write now. Coordinate planes I will write now. This is called XY plane. What is the equation of XY plane is? So here X letter, Y letter, we have no Z. That's why Z is equal to 0. Here is y we have, z we have no x, that's why x is equal to 0. Here we have x, z, no y, therefore y is equal to 0. So xy plane equation is without 0, z without z, yz plane is without x means x is 0, xz plane is without y, therefore y is equal to 0. So these are the equations of the planes. Okay, na? Is it clear, everyone? So next, these are names are equations of the xy plane, yz plane equations. Equations of planes we can see. But z is equal to 0 is the xy plane equation. X is equal to 0 is the yz plane equation. Z is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 is the xz plane equation. This also clear, everyone. Right. Next, points on the coordinate axis and points in the, so everyone see points on the coordinate axis. Points on coordinate, point on coordinate axis, on coordinate axis, point on coordinate axis. So any point on x-axis, x only we have, origin to this point distance we have, that is the x distance. So p point x distance we have this distance, therefore p coordinates are x distance, no y, no z. Okay, na? So next, the point on y axis mean origin to q on y axis distance we have, no x axis, only y-axis, and z-axis is also 0. The point on z-axis is, so no x, no y, but only z coordinate I will represent as a z only. Okay, na? So these are the points on the coordinate axis. So that is a x-axis point is, the point on x-axis is x comma 0 comma 0. So y point on y-axis is, point on y-axis is 0 comma y comma 0. Point on Z axis is, point on Z axis is 0, comma 0, comma Z. Okay, na? Right. Next, I go through the, sir, any point in the space, sir. Any point in the space, any point in the space, it should have the three coordinates. So any point in the space, it should cover have the distance from the three coordinate axis. Any point in the space, any point in the space, right? See the, I will draw the figure. Right. This point CM, this is the origin point. This point C, this point have the distance from x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Distance from x-axis we have, distance from y-axis we have, distance from z-axis. Therefore, P point is the space point. Its coordinates are the x, comma, y, comma, z. P is the symbol of the point. P is the symbol of the point. Okay, na? Clear, everyone? Right. Everyone see. Next. Now, distance formula. Distance formula. Distance formula. What is the distance formula in 3D is? Already I will tell 3D have the P is the 1 point. So P is the symbol of the point and its distances are x, y, z. So distances are called coordinates. Okay, na? Horizon to point on x-axis distance, horizon to point on y-axis distance is the, so our coordinates, and Q is the one more point. This is the x1, y1, z1, and Q is the x2, y2, z2. Okay, na? X2, Y2, Z2. Then distance between the 2 points formula is the same 2D only. So difference between x coordinates square, x2 minus x1 square, y2 minus y1 square, extra will come as a z2 minus z1 square because of three axes. Z2 minus Z, same 2D formula. Up to this is the 2D formula, extra 3D is the Z2 minus Z1 square. Okay, na? So I will write one example, is see everyone. So distance of, distance of, distance of, now see the distance, distance between, distance between, distance between, now capital A 3 comma 4 comma 5 and capital B, so 2 comma 3 comma 1. So distance symbol of the 2 points is represented by AB. Distance symbol is represented by AB. Formula is root over. This is the x1, y1, z1 first point. X2, y2, z2 is the second point. X2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square plus z2 minus z1 square. Right down. So what are the values of x1, x2? Root over x2 value is 2, x1 value is 3 square. Right. Y2 value is the 3, y1 value is the 4 square. and Z2 value is the 1, Z1 value is the 5 square. Okay, na? Right. This is the minus 1 square. AB is the 2 points distance symbol. Root over minus 1 square. Here is the root over minus 1 square. Here is the minus 4 square. In whole square, negative will become as a positive. 1 plus 1 plus 16. Its value is the root over 18. 2 into 9. 2 into 9. 9 square root is the 3 root 2. We can represent. Okay. Na? Next problem is distance between, everyone see next problem, distance between right, see the distance between a point is 3 comma 4 comma 5 and from origin, b point is the origin, b point is the origin. Now I will write problem is C. Here I will write problem hint is here I will write. So everyone observe problem hint I will write here only. First point is, everyone write down. First point is, so first point is the A, that is the 3 comma 4 comma 5. Second point is the B, that is the 0 comma 0 comma 0. Second point is the B, that is the 0 comma, this is the x1, y1, z1. This is the x2, y2, z2. Now AB, 2 points distance symbol is AB, square root over 0 minus 3 x2 minus x1 square, y2 is the 0, y1 is the 4 square, and Z2 minus Z1 square, 0 minus 5 square. Right. Now write down minus 3 square is the 9, minus 4 square is the 16, minus 5 square is the 25. That is the root over 50. 50 means 25 into 2. 25 root is the 5, root 2 is the required answer. Is it clear now, everyone? Right. So here, one important point I am going to tell them. So what is the important point I am going to represent in the distance between the 2 points is this distance between the 2 points is now see distance between the 2 points is important note I will write. Important note I will write. Important note I will write. Right. See. Important note what they are going to represent. The important note of this one is, everyone observe. So first important note is distance of a point, P point is given. Distance of a point, distance of a point, distance of a point. So P point symbol is the P. Its coordinates is the X comma Y comma Z. Coordinates mean, so horizon to point on X axis distance is the X. Horizon to point on Y axis distance is the Y. Point horizon to point on Z axis distance is the Z. Okay, na? So from now YZ plane, YZ plane. Second one, XZ plane. Third one, XY plane. XY plane. Now see, here is what I am going to write. Simple. So no means we can do the YZ plane means without X. Therefore, distance is X. How it is? P point is the X, Y, Z. YZ point. First one is the YZ plane mean. YZ plane means what is the point is the so Y point, X point, no X point, Y point we have, Z point we have. Okay, na? Therefore find the PQ distance. Square root of X minus 0 square, Y minus Y square, Z minus Z square. Z minus Z square. Okay, na? So PQ is equal to, this is 0, only X square, we can write X only. Okay, na? PQ is equal to X. Simple. So point distance of the point to the YZ plane means without we have X, therefore X is the distance. Here is the Y is the distance. Here Z is the distance. Simple. Okay, na? Right. Next one is, see everyone. Next one is simple. I will write one example. You can see, Amma. Then we can understand distance of distance of distance of point P 4, 5, and 9, 4, 5, 9 from YZ plane is simple. Without in YZ plane no X term, therefore X value only is a distance. Is simply we can write 4 is the finish. No means we can, I will do the problem, sir. Then we get this as P point is given by 4, 5, 9. Next, YZ plane means Y point and Z point take. X point is the 0, Y point is the same 5, and Z point is the same 9. Okay, na? Point to YZ plane image. Okay, na? Therefore, PQ distance we can write means only we get 4 only. Remaining 550, 990 is a very simply we get 4 only. Okay, na? Right. So how can you see the this ones are right? See the this is the y axis, this is the x axis rotating in anti y z axis. So P is the point in the space, P is the point in the space. Okay, na? I will take P is the point in the space, P is x comma y comma z, and YZ plane. This is the YZ plane. Q point is in YZ plane means same, no X point 0. Y distance is the same. The P point image is on YZ plane. Y coordinate is the same and Z coordinate is the same. We can. It is the image of P on YZ plane. Okay, na? Right. Everyone. Next, I will cover this section formula. Proof you can see in our textbook one type. I'm introducing only section formula, but we can see the proof only. One time we can see in textbook clearly we can understand. Okay, na? Right. Right. Section formula. What is the section formula is? Section formulas are two types. Section formula is the two types. One is the internally and another one is the externally. Internally, externally, 2D formula only apply. So 2D is the AB is the point. So X1, Y1, Z1. and B the another point x2, y2, z2. P is the internally dividing point, including point in AB, not excluding point, including point. That's why internally point. So it is dividing M is to N. M is the distance between AP and the PN distance is the N. Its ratio is, ratio means common number will be cancelled. Okay, na? So therefore, internally formula is same 2D formula only. Internally formula is same. So P coordinates we are going to find. X coordinate is, okay na? First one multiply with the second one. Second one ratio multiply with the first one. Mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n. Next, my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. Okay, na? Right. myz2 plus nz1 by m plus n. This is the dividing point P coordinates we are going to find by internally formula. Externally formula is, externally formula is, so same, but P point not internally, it lies outside. It lies outside. So A, B, and P. Okay, na? How can you understand, sir? P lies inside or P lies outside, sir? So here, ratio M is to N have the same signs. Same signs. Hello? ఒక్క నిమిషంలో చేస్తాను సార్. అయిపోగానే చేస్తాను సార్. Right. P, how can you understand, sir? M, N, both are same signs. It is the internally. Minus, minus, both are same sign. Internally, minus, minus means both are cancelled. Same, plus, plus. Opposite signs, it is the externally. Opposite side is the externally. Ratio, observe. Ratio have the opposite sign. It is the externally. Ratio is the same sign internally. Okay, na? Right. So now externally formula is mx2 plus nx1 by mx2 minus nx1 minus nx1 by m minus n will give the x coordinate. My2 minus ny1 by m minus n will become as a y coordinate. mz2 minus nz1 by m minus n is the z coordinate. Okay, na? So, but in problem internally no problem. Externally will come in ratio, make it as a positive and then apply the externally formula. No, sir, we are getting confusion. How, why you are going to apply the positive, sir? So what is the reason, sir? Means I will tell. See. Right. Ratio, we make it as a positive means, so already negative will be represent in externally. Negative already represent in externally. That's why ratio make it as a positive because of mx2 minus nx1 by m minus n. Already negative is in externally formula. That's why ratio make it as a positive. No, sir, I can't make positive, sir. Mean same ratio, take internally formula, apply, we get the answer. Both will be same. I will do one problem. We can see and then we can observe. So here is A point is 3 comma 4 comma 6. B point is 4 comma 5 comma 8. Next, P point coordinates are required. Ratio is 1 is 2. Ratio is everyone of the ratio 1 is to minus 5. Right, see. I will apply internally formula, I will apply externally formula. I get the same answer, no doubt of the about one. See, I will apply both for both methods. You can observe we get the same answer only. See, first ratio is I will take ratio. I will take ratio is the same. What is the ratio I am going to take? M is to N is the 1 is to minus 5. This is the x1, y1, z1. This is the x2, y2, z2. I will take same ratio, apply the internally formula. M x2 is the 4 plus n x1 minus 5 into 3 by m plus n 1 minus 5. Okay, na? Right. M value is the 1, y2, 1 into 5 plus minus 5 into minus 5 into plus minus 5 into now see plus minus 5 into 4 by m plus n 1 minus 5. Next, one ratio mx2 mz2 1 into 8 plus n minus 5 into z1 is the 6 by 1 minus 5. Now what is the answer is CM? What is the answer we are getting? The same answer by the externally formula making the ratio is positive. Okay, na? So 4 minus 15. So that is equal to minus 11 by minus 4. 5 minus 20 minus 15 by minus 4. 8